2021 marks the 9th year of conflict in Africa's Western Sahel, and in Mali, Burkina Faso and Niger, violence has only gotten worse. This video, recently posted online, purports to show a terror attack on a military base in northern Burkina Faso that killed almost 50 military police in November. Fatalities from the conflict between state forces and armed groups linked to Islamic State, Al-Qaeda and criminal gangs are up 18% last year, according to data from the Armed Conflict, Location and Event Data Project. The humanitarian impact has been huge, with close to 3.4 million now displaced as a result of the conflict, according to the United Nations Refugee Agency. Amadou Agli from Burkina Faso fled the north of the country around 3 months ago after terrorists attacked nearby villages. He says he has a message for the world.
We are living very hard times, and I appeal to any people, NGOs, governments around the world who can help us. We have a food crisis, a housing crisis here, and the children cannot go to school.
The year also saw a shift in the region's military structure, says Melly, an analyst with London-based think tank Chatham House.
Start the process of moving towards a new pattern of French deployment where the Sahel armies in the G5 Sahel military structure are much more the frontline face, if you like, with the French in a more of a backup and special forces role, air support, intelligence.
France, which had 5,000 troops supporting Sahel security forces at the beginning of 2021, has said it will reduce the number to 3,000 by early 2022. Escalating insecurity has also plunged Sahel governments into political turmoil. Mali saw a coup by military leader Assimi Goïta in May. The West African political bloc, ECOWAS, along with France, have put pressure on Goïta to hold democratic elections in 2022. Protests against the government's handling of security in Burkina Faso in November forced the government to reshuffle military leadership and the cabinet. One analyst said this of the political situation in Burkina Faso.
What people are concerned about is the ongoing insecurity and the state of the security forces. So if that doesn't improve, then no, the change in government certainly will not be enough to appease the opposition.
Attacks in Burkina Faso's border area with coastal West African states, including Benin and Ivory Coast, raised concerns the instability could spread.
I do think at a minimum it's something to really be concerned about, and something to watch out for, and something to actively work against.
Meanwhile, in Niger, the emergence of civilian militia groups to fill the security gap could play a big role in 2022. According to another analyst. In other Sahel countries, they've been used to assist the military, but have also been accused of human rights abuses.
We've seen this in southwestern Niger recently, kind of community violence, which is spiraling and driven a lot by non-state armed groups. We see this in Burkina Faso as well, where we have the state, in fact, relying on groups like this.
After a difficult 2021, the Sahel conflict looks set to get worse as the new year begins. Henry Wilkins for VOA News, Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso.